What's going down, everybody? It's your boy Launchpad1412 bringing you guys a subscriber match here. I went up against TTG Taylor. Like the name, cool name. Let's roll. But yeah, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. You know, I got a nice little story for y'all. This is when I was actually on Family Double Dare. I don't know if you've heard of Family Double Dare, but it was actually a Nickelodeon TV show. Back in the day, way back, well, not way back, not too far back, but back in the day, I was like 10 or 11 years old. We took a trip to Florida, and we hit Universal Studios, Disney World, MGM Cop Center. I think one was called F&M Cop Center. We had all the centers, we did all that. I think Wet n Wild or Watermania was alive back then. I'm not sure if it still is now. I haven't been to that part of Florida in a long time. But back to the story. You know, I was in the crowd, you know, of course, with my family or whatever, and we were just in the crowd, and, you know, the guy that hosts a Family Double Dare, I forget his name, but, you know, he asked, you know, the kids of the crowd, you know, who wanted to participate, you know, in the functioning, like this little, it was like I guess you can call it an obstacle course, so to speak, you know, before the actual show even started, and, you know, I had my hand raised, but I didn't have it raised, like, well, there was a lot of kids that was like me. Had the hands going crazy, wanted to get on there, and he had picked like 5 people, and he needed one more, and I had my hand raised a little bit, and he picked me. It was a kind of a shocker, a little bit. I was a little shocked that he picked me. I wasn't as adamant. I wanted to go up there, like, don't get me wrong, I wanted to go, but I just had my hand raised, like, you know, and I was quiet, you know. I was shocked he even seen me. So he pointed me out in the crowd, and I was on there. But the first thing we had to do, we had to go through a hula hoop 5 times. And I was thinking to myself, I can remember actually thinking this to myself as a kid, like, hey, that's it, that's all we're gonna do. And he kind of joked with us. He said, that's it, everybody. You know, you want to go back to your seats. And we was all go back to the seats. We all was kind of upset. And he was like, nah, I'm just kidding. Come on. He was like, come on back. I'm just kidding. Come on back. I got something more planned for you guys. You know, you guys are the fans of the show. And we got something special for you guys. So we had to go through this crazy obstacle course. I don't remember it totally, but you know, we had to go up this tightrope, and the tightrope wasn't that long, thank goodness, because I remember halfway getting ready to fall off of that thing. Those tightropes were tough at that time. Of course, it was a race, of course, and it was 3 boys and 3 girls. And this one kid, you know, he went up the top rope quick. He looked like a freaking nation. You know what I mean? He was at a little kid age. He couldn't have been no older than 12 or 11, but when he got up that tightrope, you'd have thought he was about 18, 19. So, of course, my competitive nature, I got to try to win everything when I was younger. And I'm trying to win, you know, and have fun at the same time. And we're going through this obstacle course, you know, we're getting wet, water sprinkling on us, going through, like, these loops or whatever. And, you know, just going through, like, these secret passageways, so to speak. It was like, when you got to the top of the tightrope, you actually got in, like, the maze or obstacle course, so to speak. There was like 3 or 4 different ways you could go, you know what I mean? And you know, 2 kids went one way, 2 kids went another. One went one way, and I went the other, and I just went the way that nobody went. And somehow I was meeting up with the kids, and this one girl had gack all in her hair. I don't know, I forget what they used to call it. I think they used to call it slime back then, but I used to call it gack. I can even remember taking a moment and actually sniffing it just to see if it was like the gack I had at the house, because I actually used to have gack at my house. Yeah, like that my aunt bought for us. Big mistake. We got that all over the place, but she bought it for us because we wanted it, and you know, it was gack all over the place. She had gack all on the hair. I can remember just looking at it like, dang, hope that don't happen to me. And not even a couple seconds later, I had a pool full of gack splashed all over me, grease stuff all over the place. It was crazy, but you know, it was a little hard to maneuver, but it was still fun at the same time. Kids running into each other. Some parts of the obstacle course they couldn't see us, you know, because you know they had the tunnels covered up or whatever. So, you know, we get to the end of the obstacle course, and we end up going on down on these 4 slides, and 2 people came out of one, 2 kids came out of one slide, and 2 kids came out of the other. So they kind of canceled each other out, and for some reason, you know, it was the finals. It was the last straw. All we had to do was get past this this tag or whatever. Not tag, but it was like this thing on the ground that they had. All we had to do was get past it. And that would determine who would win the obstacle course, of course. So, you know, I can remember it being so slippery and hard for me to get my grip. So I'm trying to get my grip, and I'm kind of winning. You know, I'm winning a little bit. the athletic boy, you know, he's right behind me though. He has this crazy look on his face. I remember looking back, he had this this I refuse to lose face. It was classic. I remember he had that face, and so I'm kind of getting ready to win, right? And I don't know if you ever seen like the Bugs Bunny story when Bugs Bunny actually Cecil Turtle convinces Bugs Bunny to dress up as the rabbit, and I mean not dress up as a turtle, and he dresses up as a turtle, and he's getting ready to win the race, and all the rabbits think he's actually a turtle, and right before he gets to the finish line, all the rabbits jump on him and beat him up, and it causes all that cartoon smoke where you see nothing but fists and knees and all kinds of stuff. You don't even see the characters, but I felt like that in this moment, because as soon as I was getting ready, I'm telling you, like as soon as I was getting ready to get a burst of speed across that finish line, I had slipped. I was like, oh no. Of course I ain't say that, that's one of the phrases I say now, but I'm thinking in my head, I can remember being like, oh no, you know, just being competitive and just wanting to win. And I ended up slipping, and this girl came out of nowhere. I don't know where this girl came from. I swear, this girl came out of nowhere. I think it was one of the girls that got bunched up with the one kid, with the one in the one slide where two came out. I guess somehow she found the nerve to get up and try to win, and she even ended up beating the freaking nature boy. So it was crazy, you know. Shout out to her for the win. That was kind of my moment of fame right there. Yeah, that was crazy. It was fun to be on there. The obstacle course was real fun. It was real crazy. Man, that was a great moment in my life, because you know, I got to get a be on Nickelodeon, and it was fun. You know, I actually got to see the guy and shake his hand that was the host of the show. That was pretty cool, and man, that was just it was a nice experience. I had a nice time down Florida. I was actually born in Florida, Panama City, and that was the first time I had went to Florida since the younger years when I was born. So that was pretty cool. You know, shout out to my Aunt Beverly for taking us, and you know, we had a great time. You know, it was a heck of a time. You know, we had a ball. Right here is the end of the game against a subscriber, TTG Taylor. Shout out to him. You know, show him some love. You know, shout out to all my subscribers. I played some games here. I played Raiders Nation, pretty good opponent the other day. And I'm trying to get the rendering right. The rendering is still messing up, even though I'm not using the internet at the same time. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I think I got to get some new software or something. I might have to just break down and get it. I really didn't want to pay for it, but I might just have to break down and get some new editing software. Because believe it or not, after I do the videos, I actually can't hear what's going on because something's wrong with the software. But it still works. Of course, it still works. It's still up. But you know, I still find a way to use it. You know, either way it is, I'm still going to use it and produce as many videos as I can until I get enough money to afford that new software. And yeah, and you know, don't forget to hit that like button for your boy. Don't forget to hit that comments for your boy. You know, it's much appreciated. It's part of the motivating force that makes me continue to do this. I do this for y'all because you know, y'all my subscribers now, and you know, much love to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Pat yourselves on the back for motivating Launchpad to do this. For real, give yourself a round of applause. I got the best subscribers in the world. This is your boy Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.